Hello, and thank you for joining Zakeke's monthly webinar. My name's Ken Johnson. I'm the Business Development Manager with Zakeke. This afternoon, I'm going to talk to you about engraved products and how we can set them up in our dashboard. At the end, we'll have questions and answers. So if you think of any questions throughout the demonstration, please save them till then, and I'll be able to answer them then. Zakeke offers a visual product customizer. It's cloud-based and scalable. There's no coding, server costs, or maintenance. It's simple to use, and it's ready to go. Zakeke was founded in 2016 in Italy. We now have a team of around 25 people. There are about 15,000 happy customers covering 400 industries across more than 100 countries in 80 languages. We have more than 4.5 million customizable products within our systems. Zakeke offers a truly global solution to over 100 countries around the world. Recent companies that have signed up have come from Chile, Peru, Oman, Indonesia, and Singapore. We have plugins for the most popular e-commerce platforms, Shopify, WooCommerce, Magento, and we also have connections to Etsy for marketplaces. Coming soon, we'll be having integrations for Wix, SAP Hybris, Squarespace, and marketplaces including eBay, Amazon, and Walmart. We have a self-onboarding solution. We give you a free 14-day trial, which is usually enough to download the plugin, integrate your e-commerce platform, set up personalized products, and start selling, all before you get your first invoice. So why should we be offering personalization? Forbes said, pay attention to the rise of this new category. It will only grow larger in the future. Over the last few years, the increase in retail sales via the internet has been growing rapidly. Over the last year, especially, while people are nervous about going into stores, they can online shop, and we've seen a peak over the last few months. Retail Week has said it's not just about customizing products. Personalization has now become a consumer expectation. This afternoon, we're going to talk about engraved products, show you some samples, and show you how to set up engraved products, followed by the question and answer session. On our website blog, you can see a case study from EngraveCo, where Brandon Young has said that even though it took him a little while to set up the products, the plugin had everything that we were looking for. It's important to note that setting up products is serious business. We need to make sure that the products set up reflect the professional quality of your goods. Engraving is a cost-effective way of getting into personalization. Engraving and etching machines are relatively cheap, especially in comparison to large format and UV printers. Engravable blank products are inexpensive, plentiful, and varied. Everything from key rings and name tags to jewelry, pen knives, hip flasks, tankards, and many, many more. Let's show you how to get started with engraved products. In our demo store, you can see an engraved chopping board. If I add some text to this, you'll see that as I enter the text, instead of being a solid color in black or red or white, it's translucent. You can see the grain of the wood underneath. It actually looks as if it's an actually engraved product. Let me show you another product now in a demo store here. This is a hip flask. When I click on the customize button here, it initially takes me into an option to choose one of our pre-designed templates. If I choose one with the design on it, I can type in a message here. And then I can resize it and move it into the correct position. I can change the font if I want to. And as you can see, all of the artwork in this visualization show what the personalization is actually going to look like. It's important to stress this is just a visualization and there's nothing to do with the print ready files that you'll receive at the end of the process. Let me show you another product that hasn't been set up properly, and then we'll go in and rectify that. So this is a glass plaque that's to be etched, to be used as a trophy. And you can see that in here we've got different colored text, which we can change, but it's not going to show the etched product that we hope the customers will see. So if I go into my e-commerce store and go to the apps and click on the plugin, that integrates immediately with my store. What I can do then is I can go in to my pre-design, go to the plaque, and in here you can see that it's set up with red and black text. What we need to do is set up a printing method. Printing methods are key in using Zakeke. We set up printing methods so that the print ready files that are returned to you are suitable for your printers and give you exactly what you need to be able to print the product out. You'll notice in the dashboard that we've got information buttons all over the place. So if you want more information about printing methods, you can have a brief summary of what they entail. What I can do then is I can click Learn More, and that will open up our user guide at the right place to give you the help that you need in setting up printing methods. The user guide is very comprehensive, well written, and it's got everything you need to know about using Zakeke. So let's add a new printing method and call it glass engraving. And then we have some settings down here, which are about the visualization of the product. If you look through these settings, that most of them are general, but we come down to the bottom. We can select some fonts here, for example, that are more suitable for engraving. From there, we can choose one of the fonts as a default. For the print ready files, while you're setting up a product, it could be a good idea to select all of them, and then you can choose the best print ready files. You can turn these off later so that you only get the print ready file that you need. We're going to choose engraving effect. And from here, we're going to choose a predefined effect of engraving on glass. I'm going to turn the opacity down to around about 75% because I think that gives a more pleasing look, but you can make these changes to suit yourself. There's no right or wrong in any of these settings. This is just to give the customer a visualization. What we're going to do then is we're going to apply this printing method to the crystal ice block, and I'm going to save that printing method. Just going to click on printing methods to refresh the page to make sure that's come in. There it is. Now what I can do now is I can go back to my store, go back to the catalog to refresh this, click on the paperweight, go into customize, and what we should see now is that artwork and text looks as if it's actually etched. So as before, I can put some text in here and I can move that around, and then I can add that to the shopping basket. So what we'll do now is we'll go to questions and answers. And if you've got any questions, then please send them through as a text. we've had a good question about print ready files. So let me show you how we can do that. Print ready files are returned when a customer clicks an order, adds it to their shopping basket, and then confirms it with payment. But within the dashboard, if I go to customizable products and go to the glass plaque, for example, I press the test key here, which is a little play button. That opens up there. So I can change the text. I can then place a test order. It tells me now that the print ready files are being processed. And if I go to orders here, you can see that the print ready files have come here. I've just checked to make sure I've got the right one. So that's a thumbnail in production to make sure that you've got the same product. And what we can do then is download the files. And then you've got all the files that you need to be able to print this product. I've been asked about the format of the print ready files. If I go to the website, you can see here that the print ready files are returned in PDF or PNG, or if you need vector files, they're SVG and DXF files. As always, with any of the products set up within our 2D customizer, if you add a 3D model, you'll be able to view the 3D preview of the product, and you'll also be able to view it in augmented reality. Okay, we've had no more questions. So if you think of anything afterwards, you can either contact myself, k.johnson@zakeke.com, or our support team, and then you could send an email to them and one of us will get back to you straight away. Thank you very much for your time. If you keep an eye out on your inbox over the next couple of days, we'll be sending you the details of a promotion for attending today. Thank you very much for your time, and goodbye.